Welcome to Saturday night's main event.
Brought to you by Prime.
Boo, boo, Prime. But first, we're gonna talk about collision. You ready for some collision?
Okay.
So collision starts off with the match that got canceled due to travel issues. So it was Nick Wayne versus Samoa Joe. And this was funny because like Samoa Joe came out, and then he also came out with Shibata, and then he came out with Hook. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot they were a team for a second. Not even gonna lie.
Because they don't even have a official team name or something. And they've been together for a while, so you know what I mean?
Right? Like, and the funny part is like I love them together, but they just don't have a team name.
Yeah.
So Joe got the win. He beats Nick Wayne. They do a recap of everything that happened on Dynamite. Then we had Okada versus Kominder. And I was like, at first, I was like, all right, this match is meh. Then it got a little okay, and then it went back to being meh, and Okada won. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. That's
I mean,
how I
kind of
felt.
kind of obvious, right?
Yeah, but the way he won was like, yeah. So then, like, we randomly go outside, and Will Hobbs is attacking fucking Big Bill. I was like, oh, okay, beat the shit out of him. Then we had the Boom, because we had Big Boom AJ and Big Justice, but they met up with the real Boom because Adam Cole was there.
Oh, shit.
The funny part is like I actually wanted that interaction to happen, and I was happy that it happened. So then we had the 6 man, the Kingdom versus Danny Garcia and Daddy Magic and the other dude, Angelo Parker.
That- yeah, I was gonna call them their old tag team name 2.0.
What was their name in AEW? What is their name as a tag team?
I don't think they ever officially had a name other than in Jericho Society and whatever, but I know they hinted at calling them 2.0.
Okay. So the whole time, Shane Taylor Promotions is out there and they're watching. So Shane Taylor Promotions is watching. So I'm thinking because of what happened last week, I'm like, oh, they're going to mess with the Kingdom. Kingdom wins. They shake everybody on 2.0's hand. They're like, all right, thanks. Good match, guys. Good match. I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Because I'm like, all right, is this going to lead to like Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia or something like that? So the Kingdom walks off and they're talking to Angelo. They're getting Angelo back together. They're like, Ange, like, he's like, man, I'm gassed out. This is like, I ain't do this match in a long time. He's like, yeah, it's all right, Ange. And then Shane Taylor Promotions is talking shit to them. And it's like, okay, so Shane Taylor Promotions had beef with Daniel Garcia now? What the fuck is happening?
Only reason that makes sense is because he's a champion, I guess.
Okay, that's fine. But you attacked last week, you attacked Adam Cole.
Yeah.
So while the match is going on, while the Kingdom is doing shit, you're booing like, boo, fuck the Kingdom. And then as soon as that's over, you're like, I want a piece of Daniel Garcia. And it's like, what? It's like, all right, what? All right, I guess.
Fuck the kingdom, I
So
guess.
I guess. So then we had Max Caster, and Max Caster's like, yeah, I don't need any of you guys. I'm better than all of you guys. And you know what, Anthony Bowens, I really don't care about you or Billy. I don't care about either one of you. I'm better than both of you because I'm the best wrestler alive. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All
He
right.
sounds like one of those significant others that got broken up with, but then turns around and tells everybody, "Oh, I broke up with them."
That's exactly what it sounded. That's exactly what it sounded like. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And like he just like looks so down and dejected, and it's like, yeah, okay, dude, like you kind of suck now.
Now?
So yeah, no, I mean he sucks worse now.
Okay, I give you that.
So then we had top flight security, and we have Dante Martin, and Dante Martin is pissed. And Dante's like, yo, he's like, Leo Rush, Action and Dre, I don't like the shit that y'all did. Yo, I'm gonna get you. And then Darius is like, hold the fuck up. He's like, I never wanted Leo in this thing from the beginning. When you was out, me and Action held this shit down. You was the one who wanted Leo in this shit. This is your fault. You brought him into this. He was like, I never liked Leo from the start. And Layla's like, guys, calm down. She's trying to calm them down. So Darius is like, no, fuck that. Like, you're not getting a match with Leo. I'm getting a match with Leo. And I'm like, okay. No, 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 here's the thing though.
Hmm?
Darius is saying this. And Dante is like, man, whatever. There's a problem here. There's a problem here. And nobody has seen this because this stuff, if you're not paying attention, there's a problem here. Darius has always been the one, no matter what, when Action Andretti and Leo Rush always leave, he's always the one that has that face like, maybe I should go with them. Maybe I should go with them. Now
You
he's
know what?
gonna have
Yeah.
a match. Yeah, now he's gonna have a match with Leo, and I have a feeling after the match, Leo's gonna be like, "You should come with us." And because of this beef with him and Dante, he's gonna be like, "Man, fuck it, I'm going with them." I, it's just so weird. It's just so weird.
You know what it is? Like Dante's Deshaun. Dante's Deshaun.
Of course he is, but I'm just like, I'm just, I'm just want to see where this ends. I want to see where this ends. So then we get Mariah May. Mariah May comes out and she's going to have a face to face with Toni Storm. So she's talking to Tony Schiavone, and Toni Storm comes out and she's happy to be there. And Mariah May goes, you're nothing. You're nobody. I don't care about you. I don't think about you. You mean nothing to me. You're insignificant. She was like, you're worthless. You're a piece of trash. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to get off on beating your ass in front of your family in your hometown. So Toni Storm looks at her and goes, I'm really happy to be here, Mariah. I'm so happy. You know, I'm glad that I'm getting this title shot, and I I want to be just like you. And Toni hugged Mariah, and she hugged her like Mariah used to hug Toni. And Mariah starts stroking Toni's hair like Toni used to do to her. And then Mariah slowly pushed her off, and Toni Storm was still standing there. And Mariah went with the belt, hit Toni in the face, hit her again, opened up the belt, and just start beating her, start beating her, kicking her, beat her ass some more, just beat belt, beat her, and laid her out and said, you're nothing to me. You're not even supposed to be here. You're worthless. And then Toni Storm, in her timeless Toni Storm voice, just says, you're right. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be the champion. And she just starts going off in her time as Toni, and everybody's like, wait a minute. And she's like, this whole time, she was like, I've always wanted to be me. I am the best actress because I played this role. And I was like, oh my God, this was so good. This is so good. Like,
At the same time, though, like seriously, right? It sucked because you like been called it. Like this was a thing like since it started. So like we kind of knew. So it's great, but at the same time, since we knew, it sucks. If you know what I'm trying to say.
wait, but like,
There's, there's no
here's my thing.
surprise. Uh-huh.
Wait, but here's my thing. Like every AEW thing, there's a certain time to pull the trigger. This was too early to pull the trigger
1,000%.
because the pay per view is in a couple of weeks or a show. because they haven't said it was actual pay per view. The show is in a couple of weeks. I would have held this off for another week or two,
Yeah,
but I'm glad that it happened. But I would have held it off till it got closer to the show, because like that's like AEW's thing. It's like they nut really fast. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, come on, like just let it last, let it linger. We get a little bit closer, and then we can all nut together collectively. It's like, no, 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 I have to come now. It's like, Jesus, why? Just wait a minute, just back it down, just wait, edge
it's
a
either
little.
that or they fucking like take too fucking long or whatever. Like again, the fucking Julia Hart example and whatever, turning her evil and shit. That took months, way too long.
That was like 8 months of hell because it's like we know where this is going. Just hurry up and get there. No, we're just gonna
Yeah,
drag this out. It's like if they never have like the perfect medium. It's like either too fast or too long.
exactly.
And this one was another one that, like in recent weeks, is like it's too fast. It's like it's way too fast. So then after that, we had Moxley, and Moxley was talking about Jeff Jarrett doesn't belong here, and Claudio's gonna kill him. So that was a thing.
Yeah.
So then, for the first time ever, we had the Hells of Hounds come out, dude. And the funny part is, like, I really wish I was making this up, but it literally said on the screen, on the Titantron, on their thing nameplate, it said "Hounds of Hell." The announcer goes, "The Hells of Hounds." Like what? Like I literally just said what? Like I was so
Yeah,
lost. Like
yeah, you
just
said it
literally,
because like both shows were going on simultaneously, so I wasn't able to watch it, but you did. And like when you said that, I'm like, what? Like, dude, she just said "Hell's a Hounds." She said what now?
like it was so random because like she was like the Hells of Hounds, and I'm like, that's not their names. It was just so weird. So they wound up facing the Gates of Agony, and I know people are gonna get mad at me for this. This is a thing that I don't like that AEW does sometimes. I understand that the Gates of Agony, this is their first time back in a long time. Good. This is the debut of the Hells of Hounds. You have to, you have to let them look strong and dominant and just beat people's ass. And it just was like a 50-50 match. And of course, the Hells of Hounds win, but it's like, it's just, it was too much. Like, I felt like Gates of Agony got too much of this.
Like I told you when we was watching main event or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm,
The whole like Dante and Darius thing, they should have
mm-hmm,
scrapped that totally for this show.
mm-hmm.
Have them get squashed by either the Gates of Agony or the Hells of Hound or whatever you want to call them and whatever. Because the Gates of Agony because just came back, they deserve to win too.
Mm-hmm.
But like I totally agree with you. It should have been like Buddy and Brody should have been booked stronger in this match. So they kind of fucked themselves either way.
Yeah, it was really weird. So then we had Big Boom AJ and Big Justice backstage with Holly Cameron. And Holly Cameron said, like they were saying, we bring the boom. She was like, no, it's the bag. So she's talking, and then the Vendetta runs up. The Vendetta comes up, and they're like, Harley Cameron, you suck. Like you've never won a match. You try to get a TBS title match, you suck. But I, Deanna Purrazzo, is going to go into this four-way, and I'm going to win, and you suck. So at that moment, I was like, either one or two things are going to happen. Either Harley Cameron is going to get in this four-way, and she's going to win, or she's going to screw Deanna Purrazzo out of this match.
I didn't see that's random. She'll join them.
Yeah, that would have been the third one. So then we had Thunder Rosa in Pinopoli Ford. And they basically were just doing an interview. And Lexi was like, hey, you two are going to fight each other. And they just came up with some random ass beef and was like, we're going to fight each other. Okay.
What?
So then we had the four way Diana Perrazzo, Serena Deeb, Yuka Sakazaki, and Queen Aminata. the winner faces Mercedes for the TBS title on Dynamite. I actually swore they said this was going to be the winner faces her at the Down Under show. So with this being done, there's still a chance for Harley Cameron to face Mercedes in the Down Under show.
You know
So
what? I wouldn't be surprised if they actually did say that, but then switched it last second.
I think that's what could have happened. So it is what it is. And
Yeah.
Yuka Sakazaki won because Harley Cameron came out, distracted Deonna Purrazzo, and they lost, and Yuka Sakazaki wins. So on Dynamite, it's going to be Yuka Sakazaki versus Mercedes Monet.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that. That's the thing. I mean, it'll be a good match.
Yeah, but like it's kind of obvious like who's gonna win, because
Yeah.
it's happening on the regular show.
So then we had the Hells of Hounds. They're getting interviewed, and Okada's laughing. He's laughing his fucking ass off. And Buddy's like, "What are you laughing at?" And Okada says, "You bark like a bitch." And so Buddy was like, "I'm gonna beat you for that title, and I'm gonna make you my bitch." And he walked away, and Okada was like, "I'm no bitch." It was hilarious because it was like the most random shit. He goes, "I'm no bitch." So
Yes, you are.
yeah, he's gonna be somebody's bitch eventually. I don't know who it's gonna be. Somebody. So Hobbs, I mean not Hobbs. Big Bill comes out. He calls out Hobbs. They start fighting because they were fighting in the parking lot. And Big Bill had this backpack. And in this backpack, he had chains, bricks, um, Will Hobbs' knee brace, and something else. And he hits Will Hobbs with him, knocks him down. Will Hobbs gets back up. They go through a table off of the stage. They're both down. So that's a match that's coming up.
Okay.
So then we had a Don Callis family promo where they're all sitting down to eat for dinner. And Don Callis is telling them, we're going to destroy everybody, blah, 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 yada, 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 whatever, who cares? So then we get to the main event, which I loved. It was Shibata versus Takeshita for the International Championship.
Banger.
And this was a really good match. And Takeshita beat Shibata. So, I mean, we kind of expected that. I didn't expect Shibata to win the title, but Takeshita beat him, and that was it.
Would have been cool if he won though.
It would have actually shocked me. It would have
Yeah.
shocked me. So that was the AEW side of things. Now SmackDown was a show, and it started out with Joe Tessitore in a ring, and he called out Cody Rhodes, and he said, "Cody, what do you want to talk about?" And Cody basically said, "Listen, Kevin Owens has been talking all this shit. Kevin has been saying shit to me, and he's been saying that he's this and that. He's like, he forgets who I am. He forgets who I was. I was trained by Randy freaking Orton. I can go to those dark places, Kevin. You don't want to see what I can do. And trust me, you will feel it." So that was something.
Yep.
Then we had DIY talking to Pretty Deadly. And Pretty Deadly's like, "Dude, we have a tag title match. I mean, had a number one contenders match tonight. You guys gonna help us?" Johnny's like, "Listen, I just found out I have a match against Apollo Crews tonight. I can't help you do shit. You two figure it out." He's like, "Figure this shit out. You want the title match? You figure it out." And they're both like, "What the fuck?" And then the Legado del Fantasma walk up to Pretty Deadly and look them in their face. I don't know what this meant. I have no idea what this meant. I don't even know why this happened. They just like ice grilled them for no reason. I don't know why this happened.
Easy. They're joining Nagato.
Like last week, like they were fighting, and like there's no reason for them to keep fighting now. Like there's still fight. Like it was just a fight because it was a misunderstanding that turned into a fight. They weren't even actual fighting. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh okay. It was so weird.
Real
So
shit, Pretty Deadly probably becoming face. That's why.
oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
So we had celebrities in the crowd because we had Matthew McConaughey front row and center. So yeah.
I had a me moment with that shit because they said
Hmm.
multiple times it's Matthew McConaughey and whatever. I thought to myself, that looks like Matthew McConaughey. And then, like halfway through the show, oh shit, that's Matthew McConaughey.
That was the that's just great. That is great. So we had Motor City Machine Guns versus Pretty Deadly. And while this match is going on, my brain just goes, okay, Motor City Machine Guns are going to win. How about they have a 2 out of 3 falls match against DIY at Royal Rumble? That would be great.
Yeah.
Literally thought it, didn't say it out loud. It was like, yeah, that would be great. Like, because they don't have matches on the Royal Rumble, but a 2 out of 3 falls tag match for the tag titles, that would actually be kind of cool.
Yep.
And then DIY, I mean, not DIY, Motor City Machine Guns beat Pretty Deadly. So they've now become #1 contenders for DIY's tag team titles. And just like my brain said, it happens later on in the show. And I was kind of scared.
What is it like people use now? You manifested that shit.
Yes. So in the back, we have The Miz talking to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis is like, Miz, you got traded to SmackDown. Miz is like, what? He's like, yeah, no, you got traded by yourself, not with the Final Testament, just you. And Miz is like, what? And he's like, yeah, but the Wyatts are after me. And Nick Aldis says, I guess you have to go find some friends then. And Miz is like, what the fuck? And Miz just runs off to try to find some friends. It's funny when he does find the friends, what happens, because it's like, that's a fucking half.
You people, like he admitted that he's the one that got the Wyatts like drafted to SmackDown, whatever. After fucking Cross asked him, did he do it, and he said no. So he lied to Cross. So if Cross get goes to SmackDown too, he's in trouble with Cross.
I hope so. So Kevin Owens comes out and yells at Joe Tessitore, talks shit to Matthew McConaughey, and out of nowhere, Big Jim Uso comes out, and Jim gets in Kevin Owens' face, and they go back and forth, which sets up a match for later on, which kind of shocked me that Jim Uso just showed up out of nowhere. Like it made sense, but it shocked me that he showed up.
Yeah, needs to change his
So
music. That music still sounds like a bad guy.
yes. So then we had Nick Aldis talking to Melo. And Melo's like, man, he was like, yo, I should go to Raw. He was like, but I'm staying on SmackDown. What's going on? And Nick Aldis said, why don't you wrestle the newest member of SmackDown? And Melo's like, who is it? He's like, I'm not gonna tell you. He's gonna walk in the door. And he's like, yeah, because I want to see him because I don't like the way you did the other one. He's like, okay. So then we had Chelsea Green and Piper versus Mia Yim and Be Fabulous.
Her whole
And
name.
yes, and me and Renegade both text each other at the same exact time. When B Fab came out, we both said, dude, she has something. She has
Yeah.
aura. Like
Hmm.
it was something about the way she came out was like, what the fuck? Like that can't be the same B Fab that was wrestling for years and nobody cared about. That can't be. Like, there's no way. But she has something and it's like, wow.
Her
Like, I don't know what the
presentation was
fuck.
like top tier.
Yes. I was like, what the fuck? Like, she actually looked like a star. I was shocked.
Yeah.
So Mia Yim pins Chelsea Green. So now they have a #1 contender for the US title match. Okay.
I'm happy for Mia, but I kind of wanted it to be fucking B-Fab after seeing all that.
Me too. So Melo's still waiting, and we find out that it's Damian Priest that's now on SmackDown.
Yay.
And it was funny because I saw somebody tweet, yo, I'm sad that they broke up Rhea and Damian Priest. Like, it was like, I'm sad that they broke up Rhea and Damian Priest. They were cool together. So then we get a Charlotte Flair promo, and she says she's returning at the Rumble. So Tiffy comes out and she's talking about being a champion. She's talking about being all cool, and she's waiting for whoever's going to win the Royal Rumble. And all of a sudden, goes right back to that tweet that that person put out. Rhea Ripley shows up on SmackDown with the world title. That was funny.
Right?
So then we get Nia and Candice come out, and Nia says, "I'm going to win the title tomorrow on Saturday night's main event, but I'm also going to go into the Royal Rumble." I was confused.
You're like, how the fuck?
Like, what the fuck?
Like
So
she
then,
couldn't do that.
no, she couldn't. So then Bianca and Naomi come out and they start talking shit because they're in the Royal Rumble, both of them. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. So I'm not even gonna lie, Liv Morgan, like the more and more she's out there, she gets over and over. Like everybody was cheering for her when she came out. They was like, "Oh my God, it's Liv Morgan." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah." I was like, "Liv got it. Like she's got that. Whatever that is, Liv has that." So they started brawling. So it turned into a six woman. It was Naomi, Bianca, and Rhea versus Nia, Candice, and Liv Morgan. Like I was actually like I was trying to figure out how this match was gonna go down. Like I was like, all right, how's this gonna go down? Because like it was too many people in the ring and Tiffy wasn't ready to wrestle. So I was like, how does this go down? And then they fix it. I was like, oh, okay, this is how it goes down. Got it.
Like there you go.
Yeah, because like it fucked me up. I was like, wait, this is too much. This is too many people. And then like it was extra people on the outside, so it just was worse and worse. I was like, oh, so Liv gets the win, and Liv pinned Naomi. So then we have, well, before that, there's rumors going out there. It's been reported multiple times that it's looking like the women's world title match is going to be Bianca versus Rhea.
Okay.
Here's the thing, right?
Hmm.
We predicted that this match was going to happen a long time ago, and they kept holding it off and off and off and off.
Yeah, long
And
time
this year,
ago.
this year, I was like, oh, they're going to do Bianca versus Jade. So now it doesn't look like they're doing Bianca versus Jade. So now it's going to be Bianca versus Rhea. So I'm okay with that because like this has been predicted for a long time. They did a foreshadowing thing like years ago. We reported on a podcast was like this is foreshadowing. This is going to be a main event eventually. And
Yeah.
now here we go. Like it's coming.
Now my question to you, right? Where does this leave the Jade Attacker thing? Like, do we still lead into that? Like it being Bianca or whatever, or do we just go to Naomi? You know what I mean? Because it is one or the other.
So here's one of two things. If Jade is 100% and she can go, they'll reveal that Naomi's the attacker. If
Okay.
Jade's not okay, they'll just let it go until she's okay, and Bianca's just going to be normal. And Bianca will be the attacker.
Got you.
It's all up to if she's okay. So Then we get Mia Yim and them in the back. And Mia says, I pinned you, Chelsea, so I should be number one contender. And Chelsea's like, no, 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 no. And they're like, no, no, no. I'm number one contender because I pinned you. And she's like, oh, it was fun. Then we had Apollo Crews versus Johnny Gargano. And there's a whole time, like the whole time of the match, in my mind, I'm like, there's a reason like they're having this match, right? I'm like, there's a reason, like Apollo's gonna win, right? There's a reason that this is happening. Apollo's gonna win. And then Motor City Machine Guns come out of nowhere. They distract Johnny, and Johnny loses to Apollo Crews.
Yeah, I don't know why that kind of fucked my head up and whatever. Like, Apollo deserved his ass kick.
Yes. And then we had Jacob Fatu cut one hell of a fucking promo. And
Again,
huh?
again.
No, this is the first one. This is the first one of the weekend. He cuts this amazing promo. And then he passes it off to Tama Tonga and he does this, yeah, 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 yeah. And I forget, like I swear to God, I forget how fucking over that is because he did it. And the whole crowd just goes, yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, wait, what? I was like, the whole crowd, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Crazy how that first week people made fun of him.
I know they made fun of him and then it turned into an actual thing where like everybody's doing it. And I was like, at first, like I thought like he just was memeing. I was like, yeah, like that's not over. And he did it and the whole crowd did it. I was like, oh, that's over. Holy shit. So they showed a bunch more celebrities. And then it was LA Knight versus Tama Tonga. LA started talking shit on the mic first off. And then the match happens. So he's having this match, and I'm pissed off because I know LA has to win and Tama Tonga should win. But of course, LA wins. He hits the BFT. Tama Tonga. Braun Strowman Brad comes out and attacks Fatu because they have a match on fucking Saturday night's main event the next night at the SmackDown.
Yep.
So then we have Miz talking to A-Town Down Under. By the way, I thought the show was over. I'm not even lying. I
Same.
thought the show was over because
Same.
that felt like the main event. That felt like it was it. I was like, oh, it's over. And then like they went backstage to Miz and A-Town Down Under. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So they're backstage. A-Town Down Under is talking to Miz, and Miz is like, hey, you guys, we could be a team. I could put you in the Marine 7. It'll sell blockbuster and be worldwide. And they're like, yeah, cool. And
Question.
then the funny part was like they were so hyped for it. And Nick Aldis comes out and goes, hey, you two, you're going to Raw. You're no longer my headache. Bye. And he was like, yes, we're going to Raw. I was like, what the fuck?
Question.
Answer.
There was a Marine 6?
Dude, I was thinking that too, but like, but me not knowing shit about Marine culture, I was like, I don't know if there was a 6, because like I know it was Marine 5. That was the one with Becky and them. I'm like, all right, and he's like the Marine 7. I'm like, shit, it might be one Marine that I ain't see. All right.
I'm gonna look it up while we're fucking talking. So,
So then we had Nakamura, and Nakamura said, I may be the U.S. champion, but I'm entering into the Royal Rumble. So then we had Damian Priest versus Melo. And this was an okay match. Okay, listen. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I'm putting some faith in Triple H. I don't have that much faith, but I'm putting a little bit of faith in him that he's going to do something with Melo, and Melo's gonna be a top star. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of faith because I don't have any into him making Melo a star. Cause like first off, Melo's on TV every week. He's in shit, so people know who he is. They get to see him. That's one. But Melo has not done anything that's been like, oh my God, Melo's cool. Melo's like he should be champion or he should do this. Melo just been there and he's just been losing. He hasn't done nothing that was shocking. He hasn't cut a promo that like wowed anybody. He hasn't done anything. And Triple H just like literally hasn't done anything with him. And like I said, I feel like this is leading to something, so I'm just gonna let it cook. But if by after WrestleMania, listen, after WrestleMania, they don't do shit with him, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
And the funniest part about this is like me talking shit and watch he fucking winds up winning Money in the Bank this year and is like number one contender for the title. And it's gonna fuck me up. It's like, God damn it. Just
Side
a
note,
little bit of it.
there
Huh?
side note, there is a Marine 6.
What the fuck? Who's in Marine 6?
Wait, let me like backtrack though. Marine
Uh-huh.
5 was
Uh-huh.
Marine 5 Battleground. Obviously it starred The Miz,
Uh-huh.
co-starring his wife, Maurice. I don't remember that. Heath Slater, Curtis Axel, Bo Dallas, and Naomi. What?
Okay. Okay. I kind of remembered that, but I thought that was Marine 4. Okay, cool. Sure. Okay.
Now, the one you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
was The Miz with Shawn Michaels and Becky Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said you thought it was Marine 4, right? Marine
No, I thought it was
4.
Marine 5.
Oh, okay. No, I'm saying though, like just now, you thought the one with Naomi and them was 4, right?
Yes.
4 was with Summer Rae.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And
Screw them.
reading this, apparently 3 had all 3 of them, which is like Miz, John Cena, and Teddy DiBiase Jr.
Okay. So, okay.
Moving on,
So back to SmackDown. We get Nick Aldis in the back with DIY and Motor City Machine Guns, and he announces that it's 2 out of 3 falls at Royal Rumble. And
yeah,
in the
which I thought you
background,
had.
in the background, Blair Davenport is talking to Piper Niven. Hmm.
So the fucking U.S. champion is getting her own cabinet.
Or, or she's telling Piper to screw her over. So then they show like more celebrities, and they show Michelle McCool. And this is what fucked me up. So Michelle McCool looks exactly like Michelle McCool. So she's sitting there and she stands up and she's like, "Yay!" And her daughter is right next to her, and I was like, "Dude, like that's an exact copy of you. Like this, there's no difference. It's like she's just a smaller version of you." I was like, "The fuck?" I was like, "She's an exact copy." So then they pan to Mark Henry, and Mark Henry's with his daughter, and I'm like, wait a minute, your daughter just was like girl version of you. Like it's another copy, just girl version. I was just so shocked. Like the kids, both of their kids look exactly like them, and it fucked me up.
I'm just throwing this out there.
Yes,
Dominic Mysterio looks nothing like Ray.
but he
Moving
does look
on.
like his dad. He looks like his dad though. That's the best part.
Rest in peace, Eddie.
Yes. So then we had Priest and Cody, and Cody said, "I'm glad to be here." He's like, "Yeah, I'm glad you're here." And then Priest says, "See you around, champ." Basically saying he's going to challenge him for the title, whatever.
I was about to say that's not ominous at all.
Yeah. So then we get to the main event, and the main event is Kevin Owens versus Big Jim Uso.
Ooh, so
Oh yeah, I forgot that Miz talked to Andrade, and Andrade told him no. Well, because Miz was saying you should hang out with somebody, and Andrade was like, "Yeah, you know what? I should, not you." And he walked off. So it's like, okay, who's Andrade gonna hang out with? And
wouldn't
then
be
we had,
others.
Um, I don't want it to be that obvious. I want it to be a guy. So then we had Jim walk by Miz with the no yeet. Melo said something to him. And this was funny because Jim goes, they do the walkout thing where Jim is walking through the crowd. I mean, walking through backstage. They're following with the camera. Then Melo walks behind him. I was like, is that a fuck up? Like, were they supposed to get Melo walking behind him? Jim comes out and Melo attacks Jimmy. I was like, oh, it wasn't a fuck up. It literally was to tell you Melo's coming to attack Jimmy. Got it. Okay.
Got him.
Yeah. Once again, I want them to do something with Melo. Like I said, he's on TV every week. He's getting TV time. He hasn't done anything significant. That's all I want.
Like, here's the thing.
Hmm.
Jimmy's not gonna get that push. So I think he's gonna feud with Jimmy like for a while and like destroy Jimmy and then move on and he gets some type of push.
I hope so. Like I said, I hope my random prediction earlier that he wins Money in the Bank. I really hope that that happens.
Yeah.
But like I said, I have little trust in Triple H. We'll see how this works.
Yeah.
So Kevin Owens comes out in a Naomi shirt. As always, Kevin Owens, the ultimate troll.
I text you like this motherfucker.
Yeah, he's the best. So Kevin beats Jimmy, and after the match, of course, Cody comes out. They brawl, and the show goes off the air because they're going to Saturday night's main event for everything to happen.
Yep,
Yeah, that that's how that's how the show ended.
not bad.
So now we go on to Saturday night's main event.
Ooh.
And it starts off with like people showing up. All right, people are showing up. Cool. And then they have this old school limo pull up. An old school, old ass limo pull up. I was like, what the fuck? And you'll never guess who got out of that.
I had no idea they showed him like that's him. Okay.
It was the fucking $1 million man with the $1 million title. That's what popped me. It was like he looks old as hell. He showed up out of nowhere. It was like, what the fuck? It fucked me up, but it was great to see him there.
Uh,
So
it made me sad.
because he's old,
Mans couldn't even like stand up off the fucking thing. Like they could have helped him.
but he couldn't, man. He's so old and broken, but it was cool that he was there.
He took like a hot minute to like stand up. Like that was sad.
It did. It did. So then we go to Jesse Ventura and Wade Tessitore. They're talking, saying whatever they're saying. And we get the first match, what I actually didn't think should have been a first match because it was a title match and it shocked me,
Same.
but it was Rhea versus Nia. And I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Hmm.
I totally agree with you. This match was better than their match last year at fucking Elimination Chamber.
And it's weird because that was a major pay-per-view match. Like I felt weird for liking it so much.
Yeah, like this was like so good. It shocked me. I was like, oh wow. And so that was the first match, and Rhea won. And Rhea was like in the ring for too long, and I was like, oh, Rhea is going to get attacked, right? Rhea's going to get attacked, right? That's all I kept thinking. I was like, Rhea's going to get attacked, right?
I thought that.
But Rhea didn't get attacked. It just was like, that's it. And
Like like
nope.
I even said it to you out loud. I'm like the crowd kind of got kind of loud. Like it seemed like someone about to show up. And what's his face? Pat. Like he says something like look 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 look. I'm like what are you looking at? And nothing
Yeah, no,
happened.
But here's what was going on because Joe Tessitore said it. Nia was throwing a fit, and Nia was just like breaking shit up.
Ah,
So that's what was going on that everybody was looking at. She just was like standing there, just throwing shit around and breaking shit up, and that's
okay.
what fucked everybody up. It was like, what? Oh, there's something's happening. Yeah. So then we had for the IC title, Braun Breaker versus Sheamus, and they actually hyped this up like Sheamus was gonna win the IC title. They hyped it up. They talked about it, and Braun Breaker beat Sheamus.
Better luck next time, Sheamus. This has to be his year. He gets it.
I think honestly, I think he will get it this year, and like they're gonna build it up, and it's gonna finally happen. It's gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
Yeah.
So then we had the contract signing between Cody Rhodes, evil Cody Rhodes, and Kevin Owens with Shawn Michaels.
I
So
almost said as a special guest referee, but I don't know what the hell you would call whatever he was.
special guest contract enforcer.
Okay.
So Cody signs it. He talks shit to Kevin. Kevin goes to sign it. He doesn't. He talks shit to Cody. Cody's getting angry. Then he goes to sign it again. He talks more shit to Cody. Then he finally signs it. So Cody leaves the ring because he's so mad. He leaves the ring. But Kevin just starts trying to pack his pile driver, Shawn Michaels. So he goes to pack his pile driver, Shawn Michaels, and out of nowhere, Kevin just gets super kicked. And it wasn't Shawn Michaels, it was Cody fucking Rhodes that hit him with the super kick.
Nice super kick too. Like what the fuck?
Yes. And this was funny because I know this was like a legit spot. Like this was legit. Shawn Michaels is standing up and his hat is off. And you can just see Shawn get visibly angry. Not even angry storyline, but visibly angry. And you want to know why he got visibly angry?
Because his hat came off.
Yes, you can see his big ass ball spot. He was
Yep.
visibly angry. He's like, God damn it. And he put the hat back on and he just super kicked Kevin Owens, laid him out, and the titles are hanging. So I don't. Here's the thing: the show isn't until next week. I don't know why the fuck they hang the titles this week. It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, they're gonna be up there for a while.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I swear it's gonna be a new title. It's going to be
Yeah,
a new version of the WWE Universal title.
I think so. Hopefully it's not called Universal. Like I don't think it's called
I,
Universal now, to be honest with you.
it's undisputed. It's the undisputed title.
Okay.
So then after that, we had Jacob Fatu versus Braun Strowman, Brad.
Before you get to
And
that though, quick like review again.
yes,
Sean needs to cut his hair. That way he could get over it. Like shave it all off, go completely bald like his buddy.
yeah, but some people don't want to let their hair grow. No matter how old they get, they don't want to let their hair grow. They
Me,
won't let it go. They know that they're going bald. They won't let it go.
he needs to let it go.
It's just a thing. So then we had Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. And Jacob Fatu once again cuts this hell of a promo with Pamatanga. They cut this promo. And then he comes out to the ring in an all red Samoan werewolf t-shirt.
Yep.
The match is going, and Braun Strowman Brand is getting a little bit of pushback. Then Jacob Fatu just starts fighting back. And Jacob Fatu just starts fucking him up. He hits him with the butt bump in the corner. One, two, three, four. All of a sudden, Braun Strowman just goes down and he got blood everywhere. Apparently, quote unquote, he busted his nose open. That was way too much blood to be a little busted nose. Like, we could tell it's fake, but like, come on, dude. Like, it was way too much.
Yeah.
And then again, he hit him one more time. And then he went for The Savage Moonsault.
The savagest moonsault ever.
It's the SME.
There you
SMA.
go.
So he hits him with it. Everybody pulls him off. Like, then the fucking crowd goes, one more time. And he does it one more time. And
Fickle.
then Tama Tonga just pulls him off. And Braun Strowman, Brad, is dead now.
Like, is he out?
No, I don't think he's out. I think he's still around. I think he's still going to be around.
Because he's probably gonna do a movie or something.
I hope so, but like he's still around.
Yeah.
So then there was only one match left. And the match that was left was the main event. And it was two times in this match where I was like, are they gonna do it? Like, are they gonna do it? Like they're gonna do it, right? Oh my god, like it was dude, I swear like they were gonna do it because Jay Uso almost had Gunther. Because this is what made me think that it was gonna happen. Because Gunther in the middle of the match hits the power bomb and he hits it like at the right time. He hits the power bomb. 1, 2, Jay kicked out. I was like, they might do it. These crazy bastards might do it.
Yeah, because
Then the match
that's usually
keeps
how he
going.
ends shit.
Yeah, like nobody kicks out. That's what fucked me up. I was like, they might fucking do it. I was like, they might fucking do it. The match keeps going, and then Jay gets a comeback. And I'm like, oh shit, Jay's getting a comeback. Jay gets the comeback. Jay hits his finishers, hits the splash. 1, 2, he kicks out. Gunther kicks out. I was like, okay. Now I was like a little, I don't know what's gonna happen. But then Gunther comes back, hits two power bombs, stacks Jay up 1, 2, 3. And after the match, like Gunther looked beat, he looked beat down, and he gave Jay his respect. He didn't like shake his hand or nothing, but he looked at him with respect, like, you did good. He's like, holy shit, you did good. So
So, like we talked about, that only tells me it's only a matter of time before Gunther loses that shit.
I listen, like I said before, it's either one or two people is going to be Roman or Punk that's going to take the title from him because Roman and Punk seems like it's going to be the match at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
So I don't know how it's going to go, but something has to happen.
yeah,
And next week is the Royal Rumble, and I'm kind of pissed because we have 4 matches. We have the 2 matches we already know, and the 2 matches that got added. Here's the problem. And I know people could be like, what's the problem? It's supposed to be a 5 or 6 match show. Here's the problem. There's 2 matches from SmackDown. There's no matches from Raw at all. Not a one from Raw. Not nothing that even is like hinted at, like, oh, this could be a match. Nothing from Raw. What the fuck is going on?
the Royal Rumble.
No, because it's like they usually have 2 matches from Raw, 2 matches from SmackDown, the 2 Royal Rumbles, and that's it. There's nothing
Yeah,
else. And it's like there's nothing hyped up on Raw. There's no like anything laid into anything. So I don't even know. And the thing is like, so I forgot who reported. I think this was PWI. Like Pro Wrestling Insider had reported that Malachi's contract is up in either February or March. They're not sure. And because of the dark arts thing with Chad Gable, I think is going to, if Malachi does get out in March, they can kind of stretch this thing out a little bit. It's going to be a little thin, but it'd be worth it. They can have a WrestleMania match with Penta versus Aleister Black.
ooh, that would be a banger at WrestleMania.
It would be huge because like both of them doing their entrances, doing their styles, showing up at WrestleMania to have a match, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they even fought in fucking AEW.
Uh, you know what? I don't think so. Not unless they did a trios thing, but like I don't think so.
I'm not sure because like I feel like they could have done a trios thing. Like it could have been a random. Oh, they did a trios, the Death Triangle versus the House of Black,
Yeah,
and like I feel like that could have been the only thing. I don't remember them doing a one on one. I don't remember Penta versus Malachi Black.
I don't either.
And if if that's a thing, that's another ball drop for AEW. And like that's one of them things where I'm like kind of pissed off. It's like AEW is nothing but like let's put on these banger matches. Let's put on these great matches. But then you just like miss certain matches. Like I'm gonna just throw this out. It's like no, this could be a really good match, even though like it's like so much shit that's there. It's like even though like to be honest, some of the stories is like flaky at best with like no real deep substance. And like we get mad at it, it's like, oh, you're throwing a match together. But every time a pay-per-view comes up, we always say the same thing. It's like, yo, this is gonna be a banger. I don't like how we got here. This is gonna be a banger. That's that's what we say every time the pay-per-view shows up. It's like, don't know how the fuck we got here. Really doesn't make any sense, but the match is gonna be a banger.
Yeah,
Like that's like an AEW trope. It's like we don't know how we got here, but we're here at the very end, and we enjoyed it here at the very end. Like you
yeah,
know what I mean? It's
like
like
traveling there is like the worst part. Actually getting to the destination, that's the best part in this case.
yeah, because like every time the pay per view comes, it's like, oh, it's this person versus this person. Yeah, that's a banger. It's like that's a fucking banger. Everything else is like getting to there, like, oh, this person hates this person because he stepped on his shoe, and it's like that's flimsy. There's no backstory. Just it's flimsy. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's like, see, guys, that's a thing. And you're like, oh, okay, we get there. But it's like so many. Like, I'm gonna be mad if they drop the ball and miss like a couple more big matches, and like the people leave and go elsewhere, or just like, hey, I'm gonna go to TNA or I'm gonna go to WWE, and you miss these big opportunities. Like, you throw matches together, like do more big matches. Like just do more big matches that were like, oh my god, I never thought I would see this person versus this person. Like if you keep failing like that, it's gonna be one of those things like at the end of AEW's forever. It's gonna be like, how the fuck did you miss this and this and this?
Yeah, because Aleister Black or Malachi Black, if you will, like in AEW versus Penta, that on paper that's a fucking banger. Like what the fuck? Like I'm kind of upset that didn't happen.
Exactly. It's like they both have spooky shit, and it's like that would have been fucking perfect. It is perfect, and it's like yes, but because it's AEW, they like sometimes like I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna do this, and I'm not just saying Toni. I'm saying the people behind the scenes because that's the rumor now. Some of the wrestlers are like, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. So they're not losing, which is making Toni go, okay, I'm not going to book that match.
Hmm.
And like, if it's me, and like, this is what Toni gets a lot of criticism from a lot. Like, he's too friendly with the wrestlers. If it's me and you're in charge, like, yo, I want to do this match, and people are like, I don't want to do this. Nah, fuck that. Like, you're under contract. You have to do this.
Even if you are friends with them, like if we were friends and I'm under contract to you and whatever, right? And I don't want to do what you tell me, even though you're my boss, you have all right to fire me. My opinion.
Or suspend you.
Whatever, yeah. Like I should be reprimanded somehow. You know what I mean? I should be in trouble somehow. Fined
Yeah,
something.
yes. And I know what's funny because like it's people that's listening to this. Like I've listened to this podcast for years. You guys have always been on the side of wrestlers, and we are on the side of wrestlers. I know people are like, no, you're not. Yes, we are, and here's why we are on the side of wrestlers. If you do your job and you don't like being there, and you go to work and lay down and get pinned that you don't like it, the more that you do, the quicker your time is in the company that you don't like. You go there and do whatever the fuck stupid shit that you're supposed to do, you can leave faster. Just
Yeah,
go to work and just do whatever. Just be like, all right, fuck it, I'll go lose. And just do whatever and then leave. It'll be easy.
it makes your time mentally there worse. You know?
Yes, like, because you're not doing anything. You're sitting there, even though you don't want to lose, you just go in there and be like, fuck it. I know that I'm gonna fucking leave soon. I'm gonna go here, just fucking lose. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It it's just crazy. So
Right.
that is the end of the podcast. You have any last words?
Nah, I ain't got nothing. That went deep there for a second.